And here with Princeton coach Robb Williams after the Tigers with a huge victory over Westside. And Coach, you saw him in your opener, and looked like you did a little more damage today in the second matchup.
Yeah, we did. I think our defense looked even better than the first time we played them. They didn't shoot very well again for the second time playing us. But the first half we just dominated the boards, and our defense rotation was very solid.
And it looked like in the second half you got a lot of, it looked like extra passes even, just to get easy baskets. You got to be happy with the way your team's sharing the ball and the ball moving in general.
Yeah, we did. We did.
You open look.
Well, we did. We moved the ball well, and Coach Jenkins did sub some, and we would sub some, but we were in foul trouble again. But it was a good team effort. We had 4 people, I think, in double figures and moved the ball real well, like you said. And when you do that, no one can key on one individual. And if you can't key on one individual, in general, you win games.
Did an interview earlier today. Somebody asked me if Princeton's the best kept secret, maybe in AAA in the state. Do you think that's an accurate assessment, or do you think what you're doing is starting to get a little bit of notice?
No, I think it's a tough. We're in a tough section, as you know, tough region. And when you've got Greenbray's playing very well, Woodrow is always a powerhouse, and they've had a tough schedule, like we talked about the other night. But I think we're a solid team. We were solid last year, the year before last. People just kind of forget about us. We've lost 1 game, and that was at South Charleston. We thought we could play with them. We still think we can play with them. It was a lot closer than the 12-point difference was. So I don't know if we're a secret. We're not saying we're better than anybody else, but we're solid as shown tonight.
Along those same lines, is AAA one of the most best kept secrets in Southern West Virginia or West Virginia in general, outside of the Princeton area?
Yeah, now I would agree with that. As a team, we're very solid. But Lele, every year he works hard. He's gotten better every single year, and he's tough on all ends. He goes to the hoop. If you back off him, he can hit the 3. He handles the ball for us under pressure. He plays D. He always asks to play the toughest, on the best offensive player on the other team when we go man. He does it all, and he wants to win. He just really works hard. So he rarely comes out, just because he's so important to the team.
In any other year, I'd probably ask you if Ethan Carson's finally getting his basketball legs or getting in basketball shape. But basketball season's been over for about 4 months now. So is it the pandemic? Some of your football guys that are really starting to round into shape and do a lot of good things for you, including Grant Cochran.
Yeah. It's funny. Ethan is a young man who, as the season goes, the last 2 years has gotten better, and we've seen him be more aggressive as the year goes. This year, we always expect a lot from Ethan. When the chips are down, he or Lele we go to. Speaking of Grant, Grant played great tonight. Played really strong. We got to get him out of foul trouble so he can get more time on the court. But he played very, very good tonight. We're without John Wellman too, that nobody talks about. He's a junior who he had 18 points and 18 boards against Westside the last game.
What's his status right now?
Could come back for sections. Could. We'll see.
So you're not counting on him here?
I'm not counting on him. I'm hopeful, but I don't want to count on him because that won't make it. I hope he doesn't mean much. We want to. If he's there, we're going to use him because he gives us a lot. He gives me, obviously, like the last 2 games you've seen, we've been in foul trouble with our bigs. He's another big, so he gives us another dimension.
How good can this Princeton team? Do you think you reached a certain height, or do you see room for improvement even going down the stretch run as we get ready for the section?
Oh, no. We can get better. We can certainly get better. Our defense tonight was solid.
I knew a coach would say that.
Yeah, well, that's true. But, if we play defense like tonight and move the ball offensively, that's a pretty good Princeton team. We'd be happy with that. But sometimes we still get in the 1-on-4 thing. Some of our guys want to try to do too much. We've always been, since I took over a transition team, this year I've kind of slowed it down a little bit because I've got some size. But we still like the transition. So we still got some stuff to do. We've been getting some good looks for the younger guys, so that's big for us.
Okay. All right, Coach. I appreciate the time. Thank you.